So my name is Diane Vautour, and we are at Loretto College Catholic High School. We did a project that focused on the right of women to vote in 1917. There was a conscription crisis, and Prime Minister Borden was perhaps manipulating things a little bit to receive support for conscription. So he brought in a law called the Wartime Elections Act, and in that act, they extended the right to vote to just female relatives of soldiers. We reenacted the debate over the Wartime Elections Act, and I had students play politicians. They had to research the Hansard record. They had to learn how to speak like politicians from 1917. And so they debated, I guess, the merits of the act and whether or not it should be extended to all women or just limit to female relatives of the war. At the same time, I had students play suffragists, and we had newspaper women, and they had to create a newspaper. So every kid had a role. And also in the role play, they had to interview each other and talk to each other as if it was 1917. So there was a lot of accountability and a lot of, if you don't do your part, we can't do our parts. So each student prepared a speech either for or against the act and presented their point of view during the debate. Prior to the debate, we had the grade 12 class perform Nellie McClung's Mock Parliament. And in that play, they reversed the roles of the politicians. So all the females were politicians, and they were kind of ridiculing the fact that men should vote. And that sort of set the stage for the whole debate. And people watched it, they laughed. It brought a lot of girls something to remember and something to have fun with. I think they were able to see that, you know, in their daily lives, that they could continue this long line of women who have tried to get rights. They can see that regular people, family people, single people, people who are just residents of a city or a neighborhood can make a difference and can have a spot in history.